Welcome back. Hey, you want to start? Start?
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Teh Tarik Hour, as always. It's your two boys, Ah Kit
Ah Kit here.
and Azreen, back again for another episode of Teh Tarik Hour, talking about two Malaysian guys talking about things they want to talk about lah. Back again. How was your week so far? We are well into 2024. Any crazy things?
The second week, this is the second week.
I think we are
You're busy like hell, man.
Now it's back to work lah. No more holidays, no more nothing.
holidays,
Everyone's back to work. Traffic jam is crazy. People are commuting like crazy. I don't know lah, for how you feel so far in starting to the year. For me personally, I felt some downs because our video lost some subscribers. But now it's back up, so I'm back up again.
Yeah, this not really important lah. The subscribers. But
I mean, it is kind of important. It's kind of important.
Yeah, because for me lah, just a reason, just busy on my family issues, and then run here and run there for some sickness. That's all.
But also, you guys are preparing for Chinese New Year also, right?
Yeah,
it's
preparing for
soon,
Chinese New Year. Yes.
It's already almost halfway to
Halfway to
February.
the CNY mood though. Turn on already.
I tell you, man,
CNY
you will
mood.
close one eye and then you will see it's already 2025 already. You know?
Not so fast lah.
We say like that. I don't know lah.
Now it's still January, bro. But already half of the January.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's already half of February and you don't even realize it.
Half of January.
Hey, wow,
February was so
you see
fast,
already,
man.
You see my mind already gone already, you know. But as always, we are back again. We are trying to keep doing our show as much as possible, and we're still trying to target to have people to work with us and everything. So this is the portion where we try to advertise ourselves. So if you guys feel there are people that we should work with, collaborate with, or you want to reach out to us, do email us at tehtarikhour@gmail.com. We're always willing to work with people. Or if you want to share your opinions or something, or you want to just to curse us or something, maybe you can also lah.
Yeah, more interactive with the audience lah. Actually, not just about we ask for the advertiser to not advertiser or collaborations, and some may audience or viewers, we want to more interactive to those who are viewers. Then we have interact sections. You know.
Yeah lah. At least we communicate and then we engage with the people who support us, because without them we are.
And
nothing.
then we get more ideas from the audience also. What we want to the next topic we want to say.
I mean, if you guys have any ideas you want to share with us, we're always open for constructive, input and all that. So do reach out to us if you have people you think we should are interesting to collaborate with. Let us know if you think like this channel might fit us. Maybe we can talk to them and vice versa.
It's very hard for us to think. I mean, our creative juice
our brain is so limited. We're not that.
Like just recently, we have found out is one of the videos. One of the documentary in Netflix lah. It's quite popular one. You know what?
We already transitioned to the main topic. All right, so today's topic, as you all would see the YouTube title, is talking about the recent, not so recent it's quite released like early first week of January, right? The 1MDB Jho Low documentary, Man on the Run.
Yes.
Have you seen already?
Yeah, I've seen it already. You seen it already?
I see already. Actually, I saw it on the night that it released, because I was just about to go to sleep, right? And then I saw, what's this interesting? Then I just watched it. Oh, it's about the...
But not the entire video I watched in fully lah.
I watched full already, actually.
I some part and then I forward.
Cannot like that lah.
Netflix, bro.
How to
TV.
How to review this, man? This is our review reaction, okay? But it caused a bit of stir lah, because after it was released, Najib got complained to or through his lawyer, saying that take it down. This is a defamation against me or some shit like that lah. And I'm like, I don't know, man. It seems quite forward. There is you there already. Right? He's in the video as well. Right?
But now Najib also don't have enough power to take it down.
No, I mean, because Anwar said like, I don't know. We see how. He's like, I don't want to.
Netflix want to take it down. But even you see a reason. Even YouTube, got some people is upload on YouTube.
Huh?
Even YouTube, maybe the resolution is not so good lah, but in YouTube,
they really copy
they already upload
okay,
on
that's
YouTube.
okay. I mean, sure, if you cannot pay for
Because Najib want to take it down, then make many people,
More want to
people
do,
to
ah.
want to watch it. You know.
I mean, regardless lah, people would have watched it anyway because it's quite a look. It's a very big story in Malaysia in that part. But surprisingly, what I found out when watching the documentary, a lot of Malaysians actually don't know in detail what is 1MDB about. Actually, you know.
Someone's in the video, someone is asked, "Who is Jho Low?"
Even to that point,
Jho Low
no.
is who?
Which is insane to me because Jho Low is so integral, so important to the story of 1MDB that I'm surprised some people don't even know who he is actually.
Maybe you can not simply, I just simplify who is Jho Low.
Well, okay,
It's very simple to
let's
introduce
not just
Jho Low.
go there. Let's start with what is 1MDB because a lot of people don't really know what is 1MDB, right?
1MDB. What is 1MDB?
If I'm not mistaken, the exact word is
The
one
SWF. Is SWF.
solve. Okay, yes, that is actually correct. So 1MDB, One Malaysia Development Board, One Malaysia Development Board is a sovereign wealth fund.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so for those who don't know, sovereign wealth fund is basically a fund that is state-owned by the government.
Yes.
And basically government will put all the money in this fund in order to do investment to improve to invest on things that make profit, and then the profit come back to us so that we can invest on the country.
Yes. It's the 1M. Yes, this is 1MDB.
That is the point of a sovereign wealth fund lah, basically.
Or maybe I get one of the example is very success examples lah. You know, in Singapore, it's called Temasek Group.
Nope. Actually, there's a huge difference here. Okay, misconception here is people think Temasek investment is a sovereign wealth fund. Actually, it's not.
It's not.
It's not a sovereign wealth fund. Singapore's sovereign wealth fund is the Government Investment Corporation, GIC.
GLC, GIC.
GIC. That is the sovereign wealth fund. That is
I
Singapore's
thought
sovereign wealth fund.
Temasek is a.
So you see, that's the thing.
You're
It's not a
misleading.
sovereign wealth fund, but it acts like a sovereign wealth fund actually. So for those who are not familiar, Singapore has two. GIC, well they have multiple lah, but the main one is GIC and then Temasek. And GIC is the bigger one lah because they have like over 500 billion Sing dollar in investment. Whereas Temasek is not as big, but they do a lot more investment as well. But we'll get to that. Other than that, you that's actually a good example of wealth fund lah. Again, Temasek is not exactly sovereign, but it acts like that. And Singapore GIC, Saudi Arabia also has, or Middle East also have their own sovereign wealth fund. Brunei also have. A lot of countries have sovereign wealth fund. It's basically just a way for the country to invest on things in order to make profit. And not rely on certain things. Like for Singapore, they do it because they don't have any natural resources, so they have to rely on investment to get money. For Saudi Arabia and Middle East, they rely on oil to make money, but oil is a limited resources, so they need to have something else, and that's where sovereign wealth fund come in. So they invest on other things that make them money, lor.
Yeah.
Okay, so One Malaysia Development Board, I think that's 1MDB lah. Basically,
1MDB.
it's a sovereign wealth fund that was created by
Najib.
the man, the boss school himself, Najib Razak, with the idea that it is supposed to the profit that comes from it is supposed to go back into Malaysia lah.
Yes.
I mean, okay, those are the fundamentals. But what are you familiar with when it comes to 1MDB? We've established that it's a sovereign wealth fund, and then what else? It's led by. It's not actually led by Najib, right? That's the thing. I think that's the people think it's like Najib runs 1MDB. He didn't run 1MDB if I'm not mistaken.
Because the approval, all that is from the finance ministers, ma.
Yes, he approves it. So
Yes.
that's the interesting part.
But 1MDB is like, okay, 1MDB they have this called a director or something. So like the director.
Yeah, the board directors.
The board
and whatnot.
director actually is Najib also.
Hey,
But-
is board director? He is Najib. Is Najib as well, right? I can't remember because
I-
Najib holds so many titles. I don't remember.
You know what? Actually, I'm not really know, but from the
video, right? I
videos,
think
right?
they mentioned it, right? Because it's a lot of information I cannot remember. But he not only is as a finance minister, but for 1MDB, he's a director.
Mm-mm.
We need to double check that. Maybe the video will show whether or not he's director. But another key man in part of the 1MDB is Jho Low.
Yep.
Or Low Tech Joe.
Low Tech Joe.
Investor lah, basically, right? Or a finance guy lah, basically.
He is the guy who execute the entire 1MDB lah, the executions.
So the action man lah.
Actions man, yes.
But I don't recall him holding any specific title or position in 1MDB. Because I don't recall his name appearing in the board of directors or anything like that. He's like the middleman between 1MDB and other companies lah, basically. But Jho Low is integral to 1MDB because a lot of the business dealings that 1MDB does goes to Jho Low and Jho Low's company lah, basically, right? So yes, that's the story of what is 1MDB to a nutshell. Now, okay, we've established what is 1MDB in a basic lah.
Maybe I want to simplify, go through the Jho Low lah. Jho Low, who is Jho Low?
Who is Jho Low, right?
Who is Jho Low? Jho Low actually is a simple guy, is a fat boy from Penang.
Do we have to say he's a fat boy?
Actually,
I know he's a big guy lah.
He's a big guy, a fat boy. Maybe I think he is same age with us. It's now 81 something.
He's exactly same age as you, right? I'm still younger, bro. Okay, don't compare. Yes, Jho Low is a Penang boy.
Yeah.
He comes from a fairly wealthy family, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, he went to the very good university also in London's business university.
And then he built up connections there. I mean, if you want to know more in detail of who Jho Low is, we would recommend you checking out the documentary. In the first
wiki also can.
the wiki but the documentary goes into full depth into who Jho Low is, and in regards to 1MDB, right? Who is Jho Low to 1MDB? Again, we mentioned he's the middleman lah, basically, towards building the relation towards this company, right? For you personally, what are you aware of about Jho Low?
Jho Low. I aware Jho Low is like
the party,
the party.
That's why. See, I think that's what only people know him as, right? The party king.
Yes.
Because like
Paris Hilton,
the Miranda ke,
Jamie Foxx, or
all this.
Wow. It's like 20 over something years old. You can
reach that kind
of level with those celebrities, the first class of celebrities. You know,
like so when I first heard about Jho Low, it's also through that lah. Because before that, I didn't know who the hell is Jho Low. And then suddenly this like, this Malaysian guy in the party
Paris Hilton. PJ Hilton, I can go lah. Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton PJ lah. That one.
PJ Hilton.
I only know the KL Central one. That's why. That's all I can afford. Not even afford lah. I cannot even afford to go there lah. Can visit lah.
Can visit.
Cannot even stay. I just visit.
How do you visit Paris Hilton?
I can stay outside the building there. I see only lah. Or when I pass through the KL Central there. But this guy, Jho Low, he's notorious for living a very lavish lifestyle.
Leverage, I mean, we want to say is leverage this.
Leverage,
in this, the world is like you have the day to do something in leverage. You're gonna see a lifestyle.
I mean, okay, the level of spending this man did, right? I just cannot understand where he got the money from. Because when I first heard about him, right, I thought, wow, this guy spent like gila, man. So maybe this is like a billionaire son or some shit like that one.
Before he established before Najib established the 1MDBs lah, I think he also got the connection and network with those Saudi Arabians.
Yes. So in the documentary itself, I think it mentioned that he had built connection with a lot of the Saudi.
He's very smart guy.
People, and the most importantly, he befriended Najib's
stepson,
Riza Aziz or Riza something.
Riza something.
Who through this man, there was that connection to start up. I don't know, allegedly to start up the idea of doing work together, to cooperate with him. And I again, the documentary goes into great length into how the relationships there lah.
Mm.
But essentially, that was the point where Jho Low tapped into the Najib family circle, and then the whole thing begin lah, basically. But again, information about Jho Low at that point, all we know him as a party boy lah, right?
Yeah, party boy and a smart scammer. And
Yeah, but no. That's after that is after 1MDB already exposed.
Before
that 1MDB exposed, did people were aware who is Jho Low? I think only people aware of this party guy. All right.
Yes, the party guys, but the time in 1MDB, we really do know this guy. We related with Jho Low, this person's. Even 1MDB, we only know Najib who run this 1MDB.
Because like as I can recall, like whenever we talk about 1MDB, is the face is Najib, not Jho Low.
Yes.
But I personally like to get into the depth of it, and I heard rumblings of this man Jho Low connected to 1MDB back then lah. I just don't know to what extent. Because for me, I've always assumed that Jho Low is actually a puppet to Najib. But the documentary make it seem that Najib might be a puppet to Jho Low. Or at the very least, they are collaborating at an equal level. Like, in your opinion, do you think Jho Low is a smart guy?
Yeah, of course he is smart. You know the big finance in the big boy finance Gold such.
Oh, Goldman Sachs.
Goldman Sachs. Yeah, I can play with these big boys in US. Definitely.
No,
smart.
but this is the thing, right? It's not about playing them. I don't think that was his smart genius move. I think it's just greed, because they were greedy for money and they saw this guy say, "Oh, we can give you this contract for Malaysia, which is worth billions," and then they just didn't think too much to do proper check, and they got blinded by greed and just accepted. Like, if he's so smart, why is he on the run?
Leverage. You know what's a leverage, right? So leverage and leverage again, then become like that.
No, I think okay, you think he's a smart guy.
Mm-mm.
I think he's the idiot who thinks he's a smart guy. Because there was no way that you can keep this hidden for so
no way
long.
to escape.
Like, this was bound to explode. In the documentary, the people also say this guy is not... People portray him as a smart guy, but impossible that you can logically think this would work. And it didn't work. And he ended up having to run away lah, basically. But I give him one thing lah. He did manage to hide himself long enough that people are not even aware who is Jho Low, which is, again, surprising for me that people don't know who Jho Low is still. And also the fact that a lot of younger people nowadays don't even know what is 1MDB anymore. But I mean, again, this is such a stain in our history, basically, right?
Yeah, it's a history, but the money, where's the money gone? This is we have to. I mean, even after the documentary, what's the thing? Yeah, but we cannot get back to Jho Low because Jho Low is come back to Malaysia. They have to bring the fund back to Malaysia.
No, but the thing is, a lot of the things that was spent on, we cannot get back. Like, one of them was that $1 million piano that Jho Low gave to Miranda Kerr.
The yacht, the private jet, all that can make me back to the cash. And
no, but even you get the initial amount, there's still a lot of like interest and added things you need to pay for. Like, you can get the initial fund, but we still need to pay things back, So we are in debt towards other countries as well, other organizations to pay back certain things as well. Like, Jho Low spending millions and millions of dollars, someone needs to pay for that bill, and it's our money that needs to pay for it. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Okay, like, do you look up to someone like Jho Low or something?
I also don't know.
Well, I mean, okay, let's break it down. Jho Low, in the end of the day, he's just a scammer lah. For me personally, that's what I think he is. And sure, he did manage to scam people billions of ringgit in the beginning, but ended up it all came crashing down and he had to run away. Currently, we don't know where he is. Well, I mean, there's some rumblings of where he is, like in China, but Chinese people won't do any. The
Hong
Chinese
Kong.
government won't do anything about it.
Maybe the next they mentioned that maybe the next elections they want to ask the China to bring back Jho Low, then we can I mean to keep our government.
Well,
Ask the government maybe want to keep Jho Low there. Maybe the next election they ask the Jho Low come back and then they have this power. You see our relationship is so good with China. Can ask the China.
Yeah, I don't think so lah. I think
To know.
because, like, well, I mean, not yet lah. At the very least, I do think like China is holding him for as a secret
Secret.
weapon lah.
Secret weapon.
Like maybe in the down the line we want to do business with China and China say, "Oh, I want a better deal. Give me a better deal and I give you Jho Low." Like that kind of thing. You know? But yes, that is Jho Low, that is 1MDB. But I mean, here's the thing. For me, right, 1MDB, the idea of it is good lah.
Yeah.
And the
It's a developed country funds. Actually, their use is the fund in the right way to invest. I mean,
I know you wanted to compare it to Temasek, right?
yeah, you see, Temasek they invest in like shopping malls, like the public transport, and then what else are the flats? I mean the properties in
Yeah,
Singapore.
but like you gotta remember the difference between Singapore and the way they run Temasek and GIC and all this wealth fund, right? There's actually some sort of system to check it. Okay? The difference between them and 1MDB, the person who check it is all just one person.
Because in Singapore they have a well system to what you call it to see. I mean, to oversee all the.
No, because the level of corruption also, right? There is a control there. There's a Singapore tries their best to ensure that everything is clean in order to maintain a very good
number
level
five,
of finance.
the
hub.
number 5 clearance, clear governments in the
So,
corruption.
like, I mean, like, if you are a CEO of the Temasek, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think you're allowed to hold like government position as well at the same time, right? I remember last time the Singapore recently had that thing where the one of the parliament person was also getting a CEO or C-level position in Grab or something, and people were complaining, "Oh, this cannot be. This is a conflict of interest." So for them, like there's checks and balances, something to system to protect them from things going bad lah. Our 1MDB well, director is Najib, right? Finance Minister Najib, right? And then Prime Minister Najib, right? So the person who signed off on all things is all Najib. Like I remember the scene in the documentary. Oh, they make appeal towards the board of director for 1MDB. The first signature is Najib. Then they go to Finance Minister, then the signature is Najib. Then they go to Prime Minister, the signature is Najib. So basically, it's just one person who's checking everything.
Yeah, but you see, if let's say for one people to do from the sketch to executions, have the very many way to keep the monies or can get the money out from our governments. If let's say we have independence, we call it independence company, or not independence, what do you call that?
This is like a separated lah, like
separated fund or separated the call it companies or what?
You're basically saying like something to
control
lah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we should have through MACC. Malaysia Anti-Corruption, what was it? I don't know what is that lah, the other C. But it was supposed to, be that check and balance to counter that kind of like, be the outside force to control any form of like wrongdoings. But what happened? The Prime Minister said, well, disband MECC, the current one, put in all the people that I want. Or the Attorney General, disband this guy and...
I believe we have a Bersih government. It's really Bersih government. Then we can establish
I mean,
one MDB, this kind of ideas.
Yeah, the something to watch over the government lah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, during that time, when Najib was in power, he decided, the the smart thing to do was to eliminate all all of this.
Yeah, you know the all the politicians, the people who are want to make money from, they are not really the politician want to run for the country. They are just want to make some money from the country. It's different mindsets, ma. Najib also same. Who to start this game first? You have to ask who is the start the game first.
Okay, that would be an entire episode on its own. But to sum it up, it's like saying that okay, this level of corruption is expected in our system, is it? So it's a very systematic problem or systematic issue. And the only way to do that is to just change the system entirely. But is that even possible?
But I know this even 1MDB, a lot of people are sacrificed. Even what's the name also be killed. Is the Kelvin's
Oh right, the guy who wanted to make the arrest warrant for Najib.
yeah. It's
Yes, or
even the medias like the Age.
The Edge also did,
the
yeah.
Edge.
But this was like what it was established by the previous people who in like put in this like dictatorship level of power.
At the time, if let's say in Malaysia in 2016, 15, that time the one who want to investigate the case of 1MDB is very hard for them also.
Yes, of course.
For the
government
Malaysian.
would.
Luckily, this Jho Low in US.
Yes, I honestly, that's probably the reason why this came out, right? Because he crossed the US jurisdiction.
Yes, and
So,
DOJ things.
That's why I said, how can this guy be so smart?
If not this guy, he against the DOJ and something in that one happened in US.
That is a lucky break.
Then this is forever Malaysian do know these cases.
Or rather, it might get even worse actually.
Yeah, even worse. Our whole country become bankruptcy.
But I mean, from there though, that is the one thing that unified Malaysia in order to make a change. Remember, like because of we have this one enemy, the entirety of Malaysia come together in order to overcome this huge bad guy. People who you never think would work together came together. Mahathir and Anwar, because they thought for the greater good of Malaysian, this was a necessary thing to do, and it made great changes at the time. Of course, after that, things happened. Sheraton move, vaccination, your Mahathir and all this, so and so. But that's a different story. But essentially, that 1MDB sparked Malaysia to come together. And that is probably the only positive I can see from that. It woke us up from a very long slumber of oppression.
Because the era is over and the other began another era, there with some chaos. Very serious what? Maybe if let's say you want to adapt to another era, different, the playing rules are different already.
Yeah, but I mean, we can still feel good about it So like 2018 when.
But seriously, we are lucky. We have this person also very lucky. Jho Low, they can explore the Malaysia, our fund where the funds. We have let the US to come in.
I mean, I don't know. It's a good thing that we're known to Malaysia with this, but
if let's say this thing is not in the US, our people cannot control. Even the time the Edge they try to invest. I mean, from the videos they try to investigate the 1MDB where the money goes. Najib as give some
right. Not just the Edge, also the reporter, the girl,
the
Sarawak.
The Clay is in the girl called.
Also she was also taken down, and also the guy the whistleblower who got caught in Thailand and put in jail and forced to write a confession that not entirely true, but it led to a lot of devastation to a lot of people. But thankfully, Jho Low was dumb enough to do the things that he did. That
$6.5 billion to play a leverage game.
Just so he can
1 million is enough, bro. And some more they go to parties. They pay fund.
First thing first,
25,000.
You think we deserve 1 billion dulu, man? Okay.
25,000 to invite Paris Hilton to come to join the party.
All is just paid appearance one. Damn, that is our money, bro. Actually,
1 million ringgit to pay you attend to my birthday. Wow, so nice, bro.
So nice, Who pay for that? It's our own pocket. The people's pocket.
I pay people 3,000 ringgit, and then do you think like someone to come over your birthday parties?
I mean, if you have to do that, it's kind of sad already. Okay, I mean, we talked, but throughout this, we never actually gave our reaction and review to the documentary itself. Like, what's your opinion? Like, do you think like the documentary itself was good? Do you think it's a fair?
I think that the documentary they have a purpose to make post on the Netflix at these times lah. This is my opinions lah. Why because Najib is going to the court these periods they want to make the
He's going for appeal again, man. I thought you already done already.
Oh, one more guy, sorry. Rashid the what our deputy PM.
Oh, Zahid
Zahid.
But Zahid already done ma. His court is already DNAA ma.
DNAA
means it's they did not go through with the court lah. They did not go through the case lah basically. And as far as I can tell, he's not related to 1MDB It's a different thing
The corruption.
Of course, it's still corruption lah. So we don't know. But in any case, like, do you feel like that's a fair representation of what 1MDB was, the entirety? Like, was it a good documentary? Basically,
it's a good documentary. I think they are. You see, even their last scenes, they also show up some
the epilogue, the ending.
That someone is not attend their interviews. They are saying that Jamie Foxx not
never
attend,
never
reply.
I mean that I don't. That's expected lah. Of course lah. You want to maintain as far away as possible from this.
But they tell the truth. Actually, I don't know whether I think I'm not 100% to believe on the entire videos, but 90% who are believe on the videos.
What part do you feel like it's not? Okay, sorry, we have to fix a bit of audio, but you were saying like some parts you didn't believe. Which part?
It's not believe, like maybe the number figures maybe got some difference lah. It's not too.
What you mean different?
Maybe it's not 6.5 billion. It's more than that.
Oh, okay. So you're saying it's much worse. I thought you mean like, I don't believe what they do. Research is correct lah.
No. I mean the figures or number maybe
might be bigger than that.
Maybe more bigger than that.
I mean probably lah. Because like we've only
and some more Najib. A lot of things Najib have been done is not just on these videos. It's some kind like they kill someone or do some things.
Like the Alan Tuya murder as well.
Yes, more than that. But he still is my boss school. He's my idol.
Well, I mean, it's surprising to see how
well
accepted he is after the whole thing.
Yeah, he's a very.
People still love him, man. After the whole 1MDB, like you would assume that after you see this, right, and the damage he done to the country, people will hate his guts so much. But
maybe some people say, "Wow, this is."
Some people see him hero.
Najib is still like he's still very good. He still live in very good.
I mean, okay lah. It's not like he's living in a very dangerous life or something like that.
Someone is
like someone he might even be able to get out early from his sentencing or what. But yeah, so basically you're saying it's good, but you just some things you think it's need to go more in depth lah. Personally, I think it's an entertaining documentary. The funny thing is it's supposed to be Jho Low, man on the run, the guy who's on the run. But the second half is completely about Najib actually, right?
No, you see, we have a different kind of perspective view as our audience. We are the audience as a different kind of perspective view. Because usually we are look at this 1MDB case, we are know about Najib. But in the end, maybe it's not Najib, it's Jho Low who do all the conduct on.
You think that gives you that opinion, is it? That they make it look like actually it's not Najib who did it, it's Jho Low.
Maybe Jho Low. Sorry, you come again. Maybe Jho Low is the person who are the one to conduct the entire.
No, I don't think so. I think it's really a two joint thing. It's between Najib and Jho Low. These two know each other to help each other one. Because if it's just like if it was only Jho Low only, right? Najib would have done a lot more to give evidence to prove that it was just Jho Low.
Jho-
But the thing is, right, Najib's name is all over the place, man.
Jho Low, this person, maybe they have a very good ideas and the way to do. I mean, to
Sure, but like it takes.
but they need the power. Actually, they have a power. Like you have the power. He have the ideas. It's mixed together. They possible to execute.
Become the what the they combine together, join forces like
because
Power
they
Ranger. Is
yeah.
it?
No, yeah, their combine is really. If
the
let's say
Megazord.
if let's say the guys who have got the ideas, the lack of the power of the execution, then it's useless. How brilliant, how creative you are, how good your ideas also cannot execute.
Okay, maybe you are talking about he's the idea man lah. He's the man behind the ideas.
See the
lah.
ideas and who the one to conduct the one MDB
But I still think that it's still equal level of
equal level.
power, because however he tried to do all this, Jho Low cannot exist without Najib.
But if let's say if really Jho Low, it conduct not he entirely conduct, but how come he can get so many money to invite Paris Hilton's, all that, this kind of money?
This is just bookkeeping, ma. This is just him playing accountant only one. That's and is the end of the day, he gets all the investment because he also give enough to the people who are greedy enough to keep quiet lah. You give enough money to Najib, you give enough money to Rosma, they also happy one. That's just it. That's just the numbers lah.
You see, if let's say you have this kind of money, even you are Jho Low, maybe I don't do so explosions. You make something to catch people eyeballs,
I mean, that's what billionaires have been doing all this time. The thing is, he was never a billionaire to begin with. He was just a normal Penang boy. And he wanted big dreams.
Not really. His father is a Tan Sri something,
I mean,
He went to those international schools at that time.
He was a better off guy, but he wasn't like billionaire boy. He didn't come for money. If you come for money, like doing this kind of thing, extravagant spending, people will look at it, the working class people will look at it and they will be pissed off and they will be angry. He did not understand that. He thought he need to show off as much as possible. And then people see it. If he never went to all this party, keep diam, quiet, we might never know this actually happened. So, it's greed lah. Greed and and a party boy mentality. So if you want to run a sovereign wealth fund,
maximize your part.
you want to scam the country of the funding, don't party. Well, let us know what you guys think. I think we talked enough about 1MDB, Jho Low, and Men on the Run. What do you guys think? Was the documentary good? Do you guys even know what MDB is about, or do you still support people like Najib and everything? We would love to know what you guys think. And as always, share, like, subscribe, comment on the videos. We always appreciate that. And we will see you guys on the next episode. Until then, goodbye.